Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Empire of Ireland. In the last episode we just pressed a claim and won a war for the Duchy of Wessex here. And now we want to get back the county that we gave the claimant there. He's using it as its capital. Alright, we still have this plot going to kill the Prince of Alban, which we probably do want to do, though that's not actually urgent. We could potentially just cancel that and do the revoke county plot now. Yeah. Hopefully we won't have any problems with getting people to join this. And that's exactly how that's turning out. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded. Okay, so we just put him in power, and now we're saying, in exchange for the 4 counties we just gave you, I'd like that 1 county back. And he's like, oh no, I need all 5 counties. So, war it is, I guess. But it shouldn't be a problem, I'll just use my personal levy and retinue. Oh, we've gone negative again, and I definitely don't have any boats raised. It seems our income is not as good as I was kind of hoping. Though, possibly it's because of our retinue reinforcing, actually. Maybe I will tell it to not reinforce for the moment. Which seems to have helped us out a bit. Okay, so we might have trouble actually getting enough money to build new holdings, at least for the foreseeable future. It's come to my attention that the Chancellor of somewhere, where is this even? Okay. Has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get people to recognize a claim on my title that he has fabricated for his liege. Well, they better not use it, but obviously they will. Okay. Claim on Ula. Okay. Well, that's fine. Pretty sure I can take him in a war. Pretty annoying that I have to siege my own county here. But what can you do? I guess this is the price you pay for having neat borders internally. So, successful jihad for Jerusalem. Allah has granted Caliph Jibril victory in the jihad for Jerusalem against Hochmeister Taig of the Teutonic Order. A month of celebration in the whole Muslim world. Cursed infidels. Oh, it seems both crusades were successful. Okay. So we'll curse both kinds of infidels, I guess. Either way, it's under the Abbasids now. No, we don't need to conscript any merchant ships. And another revolt in Powys here. We're up to 90%. And my grandson, my strong grandson, needs educating, so I'll do that myself in case he ends up in power, which he could do, I guess. Who knows what might happen. Let's disband these troops. We can get more income. And the retinue should be plenty to win the rest of this war. My granddaughter came of age and became a brilliant strategist. And a courtier died of poor health. This is my other grandson too. He also needs educating. I'll let my son do that, I suppose. We have title lost on succession. I guess we have different heirs to the Empire and the Kingdom. Was I just favoring the wrong person? Was that it? Yeah, I think I was favoring my son. I see. Okay, so we're at 100%. I get my county back and some prestige. Okay, and he took a county from somebody in here, which is fine. He still likes me, even though I declared war and usurped a title from him. And I'm a foreigner and a title claimant, because we granted him a county and pressed his claim. Alright, so that's all nice and neat. We can actually righteously imprison him now if we wanted to, but he does still like us, so we can just leave him in charge. I think that's totally fine. And of course, in the last episode, we also fabricated a claim on this county, on Cumberland, I think. Is that right? Yeah. So I think we may as well press that now. Then we can get the Duchy of Cumberland without having to go through any granting of a county in my domain shenanigans. Should just be able to do this with my personal levy again. I called in the Duke of Cornwall, alright. Maybe you stay down there and take care of that. My son asked me for a fief of his own. We'll turn him down. And our newly installed King of Wessex there is already having a revolt. You should have just let me take your county and I wouldn't have had to wipe out all your troops. I don't think we need to siege up the county there. We can just bring our army up to the target and start sieging his land. My courtier might fancy me. Yeah, okay. Why not? She screamed and made a fuss in front of my own guards. Okay. How rude. My grandson hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. Yeah, temperance is a virtue. You're not wrong. So he is sieging up my land down here. Which is perhaps something we should address. He's actually attacking me in York. Wow, okay. I have no leaders in charge. I guess that's probably why. Let's hope we can win anyway. And we can. And I captured an earl. Let's pursue him to Durham. And then back to York. And I guess I'll take this army around to go deal with this siege. My prisoner is complaining. Well, we'll definitely let him rot. He's not contributing war score, so I'll just ransom him. In fact, I have 2 earls in prison. My beloved granddaughter is concerned she's still not married. Okay, let's get her married. Can we matrilineally marry her to anyone? Yeah, Prince of Lombardy. Let's do that. If our dynasty ends up on the throne of Lombardy, all the better. Okay, so that's plains. Let's get some actual characters in charge of this army now. And attack him, hopefully before he finishes that siege. Okay, good. That gets us up to 93%. We have another learned Jewish man. See if this guy's better than the previous one. Not really. But he can stay, it's fine. We took another prisoner whom we can ransom. Actually, if she was worth 26 gold, she was probably contributing to the war score. Or maybe not, actually. Either way, we are at 100%, so let's take it. Yep, our domain is too big now, so ideally we would like to grant this to a claimant to the Petty Kingdom, of which there are only women. I wonder if we could possibly get one of them into our court anyway. Maybe if we got her married to somebody in our court. Sure, one of these Jewish characters? Not sure we need it to be matrilineal, and I don't know if this will actually help, because we might not be able to press her claim anyway, but may as well. We'll make it matrilineal anyway, in case that makes a difference. Oh, actually, that did make a difference, in that it made him leave our court instead of her join my court. So in that case, we'll just do it again with one of the other claimants if possible. Not matrilineal. Okay, so she has a weak claim on the Petty Kingdom. Problem is, I don't think we can actually grant her the land. Though if we changed our gender laws to agnatic cognatic, we might be able to. Of course, we can't actually do that with this character. Alright, well, her claim is inheritable, so we could wait until they have a child, maybe. My granddaughter came of age. Okay, we could get her married to somebody. A Prince of France, perhaps? How about matrilineally? Prince of Middle Francia. Sure, go for it. I'll probably just keep this county for the moment. Another thing we could do, of course, is to try to assassinate the current holder, which will generate more claims, though actually not that many, maybe. We'll try it. Pope Paul II, alright. Well, we're over 100% there, so... This, I believe, is my retinue. So let's not disband that. We probably should actually tell them to reinforce, though. Since we have some money now. And we can afford to do it. Vassal inheritance warning. Duchess of Powys. Okay, well... If that happens... Oh, and my son-in-law has died after a period of illness, which means that his children should have inherited his weak claim on Scotland. So at this point I could actually press my grandson's claim if there's a regency or a woman ruler here. But I might just wait until he comes of age before doing that, so he might actually be able to hold his throne. Who was that? I guess he didn't inherit his father's special interest setting, so let's find him this way. That's the granddaughter. So let's set him a special interest. He's the claimant whose claim we're going to press when we are able to. Now we have title loss on succession. I guess we have a different heir for Wales. We could just give away the Kingdom of Wales and not have to worry about this. And in fact, that might be what I will do. Which of these people would be the best to give it to? They're all Welsh, unfortunately. Kind of prefer to give it to an Irish character. We can allow the Welsh people to stay Welsh, though. I suppose. I guess giving it to de Huberth would be the most stable choice, because he's the most powerful. He has 4 counties. Doesn't have an heir of his dynasty, though. And he doesn't actually get these lands, okay. Well, we'll just give it to him. Congratulations, we now have a vassal king. Actually, I'm his heir, so if he just dies, I'll get it back again and be able to give it out to somebody else. Wow, they're really going through popes down there. Sure, my heir can be the marshal. I'll have him train troops in the capital. And he's raised his crown authority. He's already declared a de jure war on Devon. Okay, well I guess we don't need to fabricate claims down there if he's going to do that. Is that actually part of de jure Wales? Oh, it is, okay. So we should I suppose, give him vassalage over this guy as well, and also Cornwall. Though actually, I'm not going to do that unless he asks. I'll wait until my next character is in power, and then if I need to increase Wales's opinion of me, I can do the transfer then, and then he'll like me. But anyway, we're out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.